So really at the center of the debate of geoengineering at the moment is this thorny governance problem. So geoengineering is not entirely novel in the sense that we have experience in regulating and assessing activities which could potentially impact the environment. What's really new here is the scale and complexity of the issues that could arise with regard to the large-scale intentional modification of Earth systems. And it's frequently pointed out that we not only need governance for the use of these technologies were they to be developed, but also for research and development in this field. So for a long time, oceans have been at the front lines of climate change. So the oceans have significantly compensated for the effects of rising greenhouse gas levels in the atmosphere by serving as a massive carbon sink and also by absorbing excess thermal energy. And so this notion of the oceans as part of the solution to climate change has led to a growing number of proposals to actively leverage natural processes by geoengineering the marine environment. For almost a decade, there had been small-scale scientific tests of ocean fertilization. But in 2007, there was a proposal by an American businessman to conduct a large-scale ocean fertilization test off the Galapagos Islands. And due to concerns about foreign shopping, the matter was raised in the London Convention and London Protocol. And these are global treaties which regulate the dumping of waste and other matter at sea. So last year, there was a dumping of approximately 200 tons of iron dust from a Canadian fishing vessel off the west coast of Canada by a corporate entity. And this prompted international outcry and strong condemnation by the Canadian government, which launched an investigation into this particular incident. So at the time of the Canadian incident last year, there were non-binding resolutions adopted by the parties to the London Convention and Protocol in 2008 and also 2010 to address this problem of ocean fertilization. And there are also general rules under international law which had relevance to marine geoengineering activities but did not expressly address this topic. And so for the past few years, the contracting parties to the London Convention have been evaluating options for creating a legally binding mechanism for regulating ocean fertilization. And the parties were also considering ways that they might also consider regulating geoengineering techniques other than ocean fertilization, given the growing level of interest in this field. So in adopting this new amendment, the contracting parties to the London Protocol have taken decisive action on addressing the governance gap related to geoengineering of the marine environment by creating legally binding rules for ocean fertilization and also giving themselves the flexibility to address other kinds of activities in the future. And this really gives teeth to earlier calls by the international community to create a globally transparent, effective, and regulatory and control mechanism for these kinds of activities. And it's also really timely in the face of reports of possible tests in the near future for other marine geoengineering activities, including possibly a second trial carried out by the same party who carried out the test off the west coast of Canada.